You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius wrote those words nearly 2,000 years ago, and yet they still cut through the noise of modern life. This video is not about death, it's about life, and how reflecting on your mortality can actually help you live more fully, more purposefully, and more peacefully. Let's begin. Part 1. The Stark Truth of Existence. Marcus Aurelius lived with war, betrayal, illness. He saw death not as an idea, but as a daily reality. He wrote, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." Most of us forget we're going to die. We get distracted. We waste time on arguments, social media, petty concerns. But remembering death brings clarity. It helps you see what actually matters. Life is short. You are mortal. Use your time wisely. Part 2. What death reveals about life. Marcus didn't fear death. He studied it. He tried to understand it. He wrote, "Death is simply the dispersal of the elements from which we're made. It's natural, like birth. So why fear it? You didn't choose to be born. You won't choose the moment you die. What you can choose is how you live. Ask yourself, am I spending this moment in a way that honors my mortality? If this were my last conversation with someone, would I regret what I said? Am I living with purpose or wasting time chasing approval?" Part 3. Mortality and Purpose. When you truly remember that you're going to die, something changes. You stop putting things off. Marcus said, "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly." What if you'd already died once and now you've been given a bonus round? How would you live then? Would you still scroll endlessly on your phone? Would you still wait for the perfect moment to start? Or would you act? Mortality teaches urgency. Not panic, but purpose. Not pressure, but presence. This is the Stoic superpower. Living today as if it truly matters, because it does. Part 4. On Legacy and Ego. Marcus Aurelius was Emperor of Rome, the most powerful man of his time, and yet he constantly reminded himself. Alexander the Great and his mule driver both died, and the same thing happened to them. Fame fades, glory fades, statues crumble. What remains? Your actions, your character, how you lived, and how you treated others. He wrote, "Soon you will have forgotten all things. Soon all things will have forgotten you." This isn't depressing. It's freeing. You don't need to impress the world. You just need to live rightly. Now, Part 5. Stoic Practices for the Shortness of Life. So how do we remember this every day? How do we live as if life is short but precious? Try these Stoic practices. 1. Morning reflection. When you wake up, whisper to yourself, "This could be my last sunrise. Let me not waste it." 2. Evening review. Before bed, ask, "Did I live well today? Did I act with love, courage, and intention?" 3. Value-based choices. When faced with a decision, ask, "If I were to die tonight, would I be proud of this choice?" 4. Letting go of the trivial. Marcus wrote, "How much time he gains, who does not concern himself with what his neighbor says, does, or thinks." Let death remind you, most things are not worth your energy. Part 6. Death as a Teacher. Marcus didn't obsess over death. He used it as a lens, a way to focus his life. He wrote, "Don't behave as if you are destined to live forever. What's fated hangs over you. As long as you live and while you can, become good now." Let that sink in. Not someday, not next week. Now you don't need to fear death, but you should fear wasting your life. Take a breath, feel it. That breath is a gift, and it won't last forever. That's why it's sacred. Marcus Aurelius knew this. He ruled not just an empire, but himself, with reason, with humility, with awareness of the time slipping by. Let's follow that example. Let us live with clarity, with kindness, with courage, as if this moment was the only one that matters, because it is.